As time goes on and I want to get more serious about trying to become this underwater cinematographer and be taken more seriously as an artist, but also as someone who takes the craft as seriously as possible, the more I notice a lot of these divers that are in cinematography have their master's diver's license. It's kind of wild how many do, and for me, it's going to be a little bit of a climb to get there. Up until recently, I didn't really think about getting my advanced certification, but I thought it might have been a good idea if I was going to go down this route. So this episode is mainly focused on Bluestone Dive Resort. I was actually asked by Alyssa from Express Water Sports if I'd like to finish up my certification dives at Bluestone. So good old Ms. Debbie did it again. Sometimes when the water calls, you just go. So a couple weeks after the Fantasyland Adventure Park, and it just so happened to be a good weekend, nice and sunny, so I went ahead and made the drive to go to Bluestone, another quarry in another part of the state. Stuart's not going to be on the dive with us today, but it's going to be fun to be able to just explore a new spot, check it out, see what happens. This 19.5 acre lake sits on about 305 acres of property. It was purchased back in 1995, and they have a ton of really cool fish in there. When you kind of walk right in, you can see some Japanese koi, there's largemouth bass, and there's different bluegills, a lot of different unique fish that are like right within when you go into this lake itself. My understanding is that there's even paddlefish in this lake. It's kind of wild how many types of species that they do have as far as fresh water, even jellyfish that come around in the summertime. So they've got some things like Fantasyland Adventure Park, right? It's really cool because this place allows for people to, again, get their scuba certification, make it pretty easy, or different types of dives in themselves. I know that Anthony is another charter boat captain that spends a lot of time with us out there on the boats. He was actually in the middle of getting his master scuba certification while I was getting my advanced. Apparently it used to be super cold, and they put in this big bubbler. It heats the whole 19-acre quarry, which is wild. It definitely was warm. It was neat to explore. It was neat to see a new area, a new location, and they even had like a tram that would take people around because the lake was so big and it had multiple different dive spots that you could check out. They actually had a helicopter sitting up above the quarry, and they also had a helicopter in the water as well. So it was cool to explore different boats. There was a couple groups there. We kind of had to weave our way around them. No big deal. It wasn't crowded or anything like that. Very easy to get in. Little slippery. Watch yourself when you kind of get in. Bring a light with you because it's going to be really dark down there, and you're going to want to be able to see these different kinds of crazy things. I think at one point there was like a skeleton sitting on a bus or sitting on a boat. On this one, guys, unfortunately I wasn't able to take my camera with me on this, but you still got to see some GoPro footage. I hope you guys get to enjoy it, so go ahead and check it out. advanced.
You're advanced!
Guys, this wraps up Bluestone Dive Resort, and I'm super excited because we are going to keep doing this. We're going to keep exploring different locations and different places. I think we have a few episodes coming up here, and it's going to be including Florida. We're going to go to Devil's Den and Blue Grotto and Rainbow River, that kind of thing. Please let me know in the comments down below if you guys know of any other dive spots that are like the maybe inland places that people don't normally talk about or part of the dive community as vocal. So I'm trying to learn more. I know you guys are too, so hopefully we can keep helping each other out and finding more places to go and check out. And again, guys, if you guys want to check out my production company, it's called 963filmgroup.com. We are splitting off into different sectors kind of within the company itself because we do so much business in different industries, golf and real estate. I'm actually going to be splitting a part of it into a water-based video production side where I'm going to be this producer or DP, and I'm going to go after brands that need to be filmed within the water itself. With that comes along me just being a DP for that industry or for that niche in general. And if you guys have any people that have things going on, whether it be archaeological sites needing a DP for like some kind of underwater show or show that includes fishing that needs an underwater DP, shark stuff is really cool. I know Shark Week comes around, so if you guys have any connections that need that kind of professionalism, I do work with Red, Sony, Canon, and Blackmagic, is all different things that kind of go along with that. If you guys have any questions about cinematography in general, I'll be more than willing to help. In the next couple months, I'll be launching this brand, so you guys can check out some of the things that we do there, and hopefully I will see you all at DEMA. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you guys so much for diving right in. See you on the next one.